Good afternoon and welcome to Jerry Meet-em-a Field. I'm Steve Witterhack. And we got Big Nate Young doing the video streaming here today. It's a regional championship matchup between the Waupun Lady Warriors taking on a very familiar opponent, the Winneconne Wolves, a team that they played a couple very close games with during the season, and Waupun winning those games. But we'll take a look at that during the pregame as far as how those games went, because they were not easy victories for the Waupun Lady Warriors. And it seems like these teams, they always meet in the playoffs. One team knocks the other one out. That's just the way it goes, and it's happened numerous times with these two teams. So they definitely got a history. And I know Winneconne would like to keep on winning here because they're hosting the sectional championship coming up next week. So that's another incentive for them to try to see if they get to that point and have a game to get to the state tournament. I did get a chance to talk to Josh Novice before we started, so we'll have that interview coming your way in just a few minutes. Waupun again, a regional championship in Division II, taking on the Winneconne Wolves. Back with more of our pregame show right after this on RP Sports.
You know, when planting season arrives, timing is everything. That's why you need a planter that's ready to strike when the conditions are right. Massey Ferguson planters are part of a long tradition of accurate planting with minimal downtime and required maintenance. It's a combination of precision, dependability, and performance worthy of the Massey Ferguson name and worthy of your farm. Stop by Waupun Equipment today or visit www.masseyferguson.us to learn more.
Holman Auto is very blessed to have served our local communities for 50 years. From a small used car store with 4 employees to 5 locations and over 100 employees, we would like to thank our many customers and our communities for the past 50 years. Holman Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Waupun, Holman Chevrolet in Waupun, Holman Ford and Holman Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Ripon, Holman Chevrolet GMC in Ripon, and the location where we began 50 years ago, Holman Value Center in Waupun. Thank you for allowing us to serve you, our customers, our friends, for the last 50 years. And we look forward to the next 50 years. Holman Auto, great selection, award-winning service, low prices, and a relaxed buying atmosphere. We make you feel at home at Holman Auto Group in Waupun and Ripon, serving you for 50 years and counting.
Joint or spine pain holding you back from the activities you love? Exhausted from relying on pain medications? Dreading the thought of steroid shots or invasive surgery? At New Medical Center, we believe in tapping into your body's own natural healing abilities. Our cutting-edge regenerative treatments use your body's own natural biologics to repair and restore damaged tissues. Imagine getting back to a life of movement and freedom in one simple in-office procedure. No downtime, no lengthy hospital stays, and no painful recovery. Isn't it time you reclaimed your life from pain? Call us at 920-324-9899 or visit us online at newmedicalctr.com. That's New Medical Center, 920-324-9899. New Medical Center, 160 Gateway Drive in Waupun. What are you waiting for? Get back to living pain-free. Call New Medical Center now.
At Jimmy John's, we don't make sandwiches. We make the sandwich of sandwiches. We use fresh veggies because we don't hate salads. We just feel bad for them. We make our sandwiches exactly how you want because you're the one who's eating it. And we bake bread all day, every day because stale bread isn't bread. It's croutons. Sandwich history is written by the victors. Good thing we have legible handwriting. Jimmy John's, the sandwich of sandwiches. Order, pickup, or delivery.
We could try to explain what it feels like to get your work done on a John Deere. The way a Z-Track mower finishes in half the time you thought it would. How easily soil gets moved with a 1 Series tractor. Or how it feels to tow up to 4,000 pounds behind a Gator XUV. But if you really want to know what it's like to run with us, you just have to get in the seat.
Stop by Baldwin Implement, your full-line John Deere dealer in Waupun or Beaver Dam today to see the difference for yourself. You just have to get in that seat. See the full range of John Deere compact tractors and attachments today at Baldwin Implement, Waupun and Beaver Dam.
Shop these and more great deals at the Piggly Wiggly Waupun this week. Stock up with whole seedless watermelon, $3.99 each. A 6-count of Sheboygan hard rolls or brat buns, $1.99. A party pack of Johnsonville brats, $8.99 with your card. Bicolor sweet corn, 5 for $2. Limit of 10. These and more great deals at the Piggly Wiggly Waupun. Shop these great deals for Memorial Day now at Waupun's Piggly Wiggly.
3, 2. Welcome back to more of our pregame show. Steve Witterhack with you. Waupun getting set to take on the Winneconne Wolves in a regional championship game. And with me now, the head coach of the Waupun Lady Warriors, and that is Josh Novice. And Josh, a pretty dominating game against Ripon. The girls, you could tell, felt it. And I think Roz had like 7 RBIs in that game and a grand slam. What a monster game for her. But that was kind of showing a sign that the girls looking ready for the postseason here.
Definitely ready. They are excited. They had stacked up another good practice yesterday. The seniors left a little early for their awards ceremony, but they came and worked hard for their 45 minutes, got all their stuff in, and I think they're even a little late because they stayed a little longer. But the rest of the girls then got to practice without them for the first time, so that was pretty interesting. They had fun, so it was a good practice yesterday, and that Ripon game was a good game for us to remind ourselves we're a good hitting team, and we'll hopefully take care of some work today and get some runs across.
What is it about Winneconne? Winneconne playing 2 close games, one a 12-inning game where you won 4-0, and then you came from behind and won the last time you played this team. But they're 6-6 in conference play. So what is their deal with you when you play against Winneconne? It's very close, competitive games.
If I golf with my buddies, I don't golf very well, but if I golf with some guys that know what they're doing, it seems like they raised their game, and they're that team. Coach Lee over there is just a fantastic coach. I mean, he does things the right way, and he's got his girls ready. We're at our all-conference meeting last night, and he's talking like I do, spray charts and getting girls in the right position and flip-flopping a girl here to be sure they're getting in the best positions possible to have their team successful, and they're going to be ready. They will be ready today, and they always are for us.
I've been looking forward to this game. Looks like the field is perfect out there. You got that looking immaculate as usual, and big game here for the girls. And I know one of the seniors, I remember they all had different teams that they said were their favorite teams to play, and I can't remember which one said Winneconne is their favorite team to play, but it's funny that they all had a different team as far as the teams that they love to play during their career. But it should be a fun game. I'm sure the girls are pumped up and ready.
Yep, they are. They are really excited. Hopefully we send our seniors to their graduation tomorrow with knowing that they don't really get to graduate just yet. But yeah. We'll see. It's reality TV at its finest here. With sport. That's what's really exciting about this.
Yeah, just like Van Halen says, the time to take care of business is right now. Yeah. So let's do it here, Coach. And thanks for joining us, and good luck on your game today.
Thanks, you too.
Okay. Josh Novice joining us here for the pregame show. We'll be back with more of it right after this on RP Sports.
A reminder for everyone that Bent's Automotive is open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. until 5 p.m. and on Saturdays by appointment only. Keeping your vehicle in tip-top running condition is essential. Call 324-9962 for Bent's Automotive. Get the quality repair and maintenance services you need from the automotive technicians you can trust. Bent's Automotive at the corner of Carrington and Main Streets in beautiful downtown Waupun. Call 920-324-9962 to schedule your service or repair needs today.
Say cheese. If you cringe when it's time to smile, come to Dentistry of Wisconsin in Beaver Dam and Waupun to make your grin big, bright, and beautiful. They can help with impactful solutions like implants, bridges, orthodontics like Sure Smile clear aligners. And if you're looking for simple smile enhancers, they offer tooth whitening and veneers. Give Dentistry of Wisconsin a call in Beaver Dam at 887-2112 or their Waupun office at 324-3881. You can also visit them online at dentistryofwisconsin.com.
And Steve with us here at the Other Bar, Main Street in downtown Waupun, encouraging people to stop on by this May week and get set up with great food, great specials, great drink specials.
Yeah, lots of cold beer on tap and lots of hot food in the kitchen. Patio's open, so we got the new umbrellas out there for the tables, and Want to hang outside if you don't want to sit in the nice, cool air conditioning inside here, got that available for you. So stop down, check out what we got going on. There's always something different here.
Yep, and some great specials, hot plate specials happening daily.
Yep, daily hot plate specials. We've got the Friday fish fry, starts at 11 o'clock every Friday. There's always great pizzas that we actually do after hours a little bit too. So if you can't get here by 9 and you want to get a pizza before 10, give us a call. We'll hook you up with that too.
Open on Memorial Day. Talk about that.
We are. So everybody coming back from camping that's burned out and doesn't feel like cooking, we'll hook you up. So open at 11 on Monday. We'll be here till close.
The Other Bar, Main Street, downtown Waupun. Thanks, Steve. Have a good week.
You too. Thanks, Dave.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by W&D Navis, a family-owned business operating in the Waupun area for over 60 years. Their third generation is very involved in the running of the business. W&D Navis is a commercial industrial business specializing in convenience stores, fast food restaurants, auto parts stores, and apartment complexes, along with a landscape rock division. No job is too big for the professionals at W&D Navis Waupun.
When's the last time you reviewed your Medicare or your health insurance benefits? Do you have a plan? A lot of people choose plans that don't fit their healthcare needs or budget. Don't make that mistake. We here at SIA Insurance work with many different companies and carriers to get you the best coverage at the best value. For more information, contact SIA Insurance at 999 West Main Street in Waupun. Call SIA Insurance at 324-2071 for free help.
If you're looking for someone to take care of your tree needs, call Eli at Torres Tree Service of Waupun. Eli and his team can remove trees big or small, even those hard-to-get trees. They do tree trimming and stump grinding, and the job's not done until they put topsoil and seed where the tree was removed, clean up the debris, and haul it away. Join the many satisfied customers by calling Torres Tree Service in Waupun at 920-334-5887. That's 920-344-5887 for Torres Tree Service of Waupun.
Okay, we are back at Jerry Meadham Field. Waupun getting set to take on the Winneconne Wolves, and Waupun sitting at 15-4 on the season. Of course, champions in the East Central Conference, 11-1, took care of business in conference play, beat Plymouth and Kewaskum. They split with them during the season. They finished tied for second place at 8-4, and tied for fourth was Winneconne and Kettle Moraine Lutheran at 6-6. As far as Waupun, the last game they played against Ripon, they've blown them out all 3 times they played them, including their game just 2 days ago. Beat them 16-1 in that ball game. 9 runs in the first inning. Roz Rivera went off, 3 hits in the ball game. One of those a grand slam. She had 7 RBIs in that game. Talk about a great game from a senior on your last season of playing, and hopefully a lot more games for them to play at. But Roz just tore it up and crushed that last at bat over the left center field fence and had the grand slam. And as far as Winneconne, they're 12-11 on the season, coached by Tyler Lee. And Winneconne knocked off Campbellsport 4-2 in their game. Claire Colott had a 3-for-4 day at the plate. Eden Youngbauer, big red-headed pitcher, she gave up 8 hits in that game and 5 strikeouts she had in that ball game. Rock solid performance for her. And Izzy Schaefer had a triple in that ball game. Now, these teams have played twice during the season, of course. You always play your conference opponents 2 times. And Waupun, they had to go 12 innings to beat Winneconne back on the 25th of April. That was a crazy game, but Waupun scores 4 runs in the 12th inning. Winneconne, again, losing that game 4-0. Only 6 hits for Winneconne, 5 hits only in that ball game for Waupun. And then they played again on the 10th of May, and Waupun had to come from behind in that ball game. 3 runs in the 5th inning. They were down by a score of 2-0, I believe, in that 5th inning, and they went ahead and ended up winning the game by a score of 4-3. So a nice little late comeback for Waupun to win that game. Kylie Plime and Lexi Gerritsen both with doubles in that ball game. So again, 2 tough games against a team that's only 6-6 in the conference, but I know that Waupun has seen their pitcher Eden Youngbauer last year. I can't help but remember her out there with her red hair, tall player out there. So obviously she gets things done in the pitcher's circle for the Winneconne Wolves, and really Addie Braun playing just rock solid in the pitcher's circle for the Waupun Lady Warriors. Let's take another break, and we'll come back and talk a little bit more about this game. Waupun, the Lady Warriors at home, regional championship in Division II, taking on the Winneconne Wolves. Back with more of our pregame show after this on RP Sports.
The Hour Bar on Main Street, Waupun is a great place to meet friends. Owners Bob and Tana invite you to join them for their daily specials and great atmosphere. They also bring in top-notch entertainment and host many special events. The Hour Bar is also the perfect place to cheer on the Packers, Bucks, Brewers, and Badgers. There's TVs everywhere you look. After today's game, head to the Hour Bar, 433 East Main Street, Waupun, a proud supporter of high school sports.
You know, when planting season arrives, timing is everything. That's why you need a planter that's ready to strike when the conditions are right. Massey Ferguson planters are part of a long tradition of accurate planting with minimal downtime and required maintenance. It's a combination of precision, dependability, and performance worthy of the Massey Ferguson name and worthy of your farm. Stop by Waupun Equipment today or visit www.masseyferguson.us to learn more.
We make you feel at home and auto sales. Great selection and a price that's low. You'll find friendly smiles and a warm hello every time. We make you feel at home and auto sales. Every time we make you feel at home and auto sales.
Home and Auto Sales is a proud sponsor of high school sports.
Are you or a loved one living with the discomfort and hopelessness of peripheral neuropathy? The tingling, the numbness, the life-altering pain? Are you tired of taking medications that only mask the symptoms or don't work at all? You don't have to live like that anymore. Introducing New Medical Center, your beacon of hope in the fight against peripheral neuropathy. Our team of dedicated specialists uses the latest advancement in medical technology to help you regain control of your life. Our personalized treatment plans are designed to reduce your pain, improve your balance, and restore your quality of life, all while targeting the cause of your neuropathy. We believe in a holistic approach, combining cutting-edge therapies and lifestyle changes that can slow down, stop, or even reverse the progression of your disease to help you live your life to the fullest. Don't let peripheral neuropathy hold you back. Take the first step towards a pain-free life. Call New Medical Center today at 920-324-9899 or visit us on the web at newmedicalctr.com. That's New Medical Center, 920-324-9899. Because you deserve to live without pain.
At Jimmy John's, we don't make sandwiches. We make the sandwich of sandwiches. We use fresh veggies because we don't hate salads. We just feel bad for them. We make our sandwiches exactly how you want because you're the one who's eating it. And we bake bread all day, every day because stale bread isn't bread. It's croutons. Sandwich history is written by the victors. Good thing we have legible handwriting. Jimmy John's, the sandwich of sandwiches. Order pickup or delivery on the app.
Imagine you're on a John Deere mower. The smooth ride lets you escape into your yard. Intuitive controls make you feel like you're one with the machine. And with attachments for every season, you can enjoy it all year long. We could keep trying to put you in the moment, but to really understand what this feels like, you just have to get in the seat.
Stop by Baldwin Implement, your full-line John Deere dealer in Waupun or Beaver Dam today to see the difference for yourself. You just have to get in that seat. See the full range of John Deere compact tractors and attachments today at Baldwin Implement, Waupun and Beaver Dam.
A reminder for everyone that Ben's Automotive is open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. until 5 p.m. and on Saturdays by appointment only. Keeping your vehicle in tip-top running condition is essential. Call 324-9962 for Ben's Automotive. Get the quality repair and maintenance services you need from the automotive technicians you can trust. Ben's Automotive at the corner of Carrington and Main Streets in beautiful downtown Waupun. Call 920-324-9962 to schedule your service or repair needs today.
Say cheese. If you cringe when it's time to smile, come to Dentistry of Wisconsin in Beaver Dam and Waupun to make your grin big, bright, and beautiful. They can help with impactful solutions like implants, bridges, orthodontics like Sure Smile clear aligners. And if you're looking for simple smile enhancers, they offer tooth whitening and veneers. Give Dentistry of Wisconsin a call in Beaver Dam at 887-2112 or their Waupun office at 324-3881. You can also visit them online at dentistryofwisconsin.com.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by W&D Navas, a family-owned business operating in the Waupun area for over 60 years. Their third generation is very involved in the running of the business. W&D Navas is a commercial industrial business specializing in convenience stores, fast food restaurants, auto parts stores, and apartment complexes, along with a landscape rock division. No job is too big for the professionals at W&D Navas Waupun.
Okay, we are ready to go. I see some clouds out towards the north right now. I don't know what that's all about, but it looks like we should be able to have a perfect weather here. I'm sure everybody out in right field and first base and second base would be happy to have some clouds over the sun right now. That's always a spot where you get kind of blinded out there. But let's take a look at the starting lineup, first of all, for the Waupun Lady Warriors defensively. Addie Braun just lights out this season, 13-1 of the season with a 1.31 ERA, 146 strikeouts on the season. And she, again, in the pitcher's circle for the Lady Warriors. Kaylee Westfall, just a great all-around player with a bat in her hand, with a glove in her hand. She is fun to watch out there, and she's behind home plate. Lexi Gerritsen, again, another great senior leader out there, and rock solid at first base. Carly White, very athletic player, over at second base. Kylie Plime. We're going to ask her why she has 55. There's a special reason she has that for her number, but probably wearing 55 out there at shortstop. Ryan Babish. He is your solid third baseman. And left to right in Waupun's outfield, Olivia Lease, Rowan Harder, and Ava Vandazan. Winneconne will bring to the plate first Claire Colott. She is their shortstop. Followed by Claire Schaefer and Grace Mitchell. We'll change up on a called strike on the first pitch in to Colott. Taking a look at how she's been doing this season. She's been batting .468. That's those leadoff batters. They find a way to get on. This one's going to miss high and away. Puts the count now at 1-1. Yeah, a bit of wind kind of going straight out towards center field. Totally opposite almost than that last game that they played 2 days ago. Next one is going to miss high. Puts the count now at 2-1. Audra Schaefer bats fourth, followed by Izzy Schaefer and Maddox Stilley. 2-1 pitch, and again pulls the string on that one way ahead of it. Swing and a miss, puts the count at 2-2. 7, 8, and 9, the batting order, Libby Yonke, Hannah Olson, and Jaden Halder. Comes the 2-2 pitch, swing and a miss, and going right at her. Maybe a little high heat on that one, and Colott swings and misses for out number one. Nice start there for Addie Braun. Walked a few batters and actually gave up a run in the first inning against Ripon, but a little control problem here and there, but looking pretty rock solid. Definitely has control of her changeup that she threw a couple times to the first batter. Claire Schaefer coming up to bat now. Showing bunt. That's picked up by Braun. Throws to first and gets the out there. I can see why she tries to bunt her way out. Probably has done it numerous times, but good job by Waupun's Addie Braun to get off the pitcher's circle in a hurry and get the out at first. A lot of speed there from Claire Schaefer. So 2 up and 2 down. Grace Mitchell coming up, and Claire Schaefer's sister, Audra Schaefer. He is awaiting on deck. 3 Schaefers in their starting lineup. One of those is the cousin, Izzy. The other 2 are sisters out there, Claire and Audra. Remember that plethora of Schaefers from last year doing a radio game with Winneconne. Next pitch, a called strike. Watching Grace Mitchell, she's warming up for her first base. I tell you, she's rock solid with picking that ball up and gets rid of it in a hurry, and all the little drills they were doing out there. I'm pretty impressed with what I saw over at first base with Grace Mitchell. Comes a 1-1 pitch, and that is hit high in the air out towards center field. Rowan Harder backs up a few steps, hauls it in for the out. So a 1-2-3 inning, 1 strikeout. Nobody reaches, nobody scores, and after 1/2 of inning here at the Jerry Miedema Field, no score in the ball game. Waupun's half of inning number 1 comes your way in just 1 minute on RP Sports.
Hey, Hey, you think it's warm over there? Where's the AC?
We're not getting Netflix if it ain't free.
Hi, this is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal. Soon we'll be in a warm Wisconsin summer. Now is the time to get your maintenance plan to prevent an AC conundrum. Don't forget, we sell and install Coleman furnaces too.
Call 920-763-2301. Log on allphasecomforts.com.
Providing your comfort zone for all seasons.
I know the weather's changing. I can feel it in my knee.
This game is powered by C. Broxma Electric of Waupun. C. Broxma Electric has serviced the electrical needs for Waupun and the surrounding area for over 18 years. From small residential jobs to agricultural, industrial, and commercial jobs, they do it all. For quality work and prompt, courteous service, contact your State of Wisconsin licensed electrical contractor in our area. C. Broxma Electric at 920-319-1614 or check them out online at cbelectric.net.
Okay, we are back at Jerry Meadham Field, and we are ready for Waupun to come up here in the bottom half of inning number 1. Let's take a look at the batting order for the Waupun Lady Warriors. Ava Vantazan will lead things off, followed by Kaylee Westfall. Batting third is Lexi Garrettson. Roz Rivera, the cleanup batter. Addie Braun is batting fifth, followed by Kylie Plime, Ryan Babish, Olivia Lease, and Rowan Harder. The battery for the Waupun Lady Warriors. Eden Youngbauer in the pitcher's circle, tall, right-handed, red-haired player out there. 6-6 on the season with a 2.75 ERA. First pitch is going to miss a little bit inside. 100 strikeouts on the season. Maddox Stilley is behind home plate. Grace Mitchell at first. Izzy Schaefer at second base. Claire Colott at shortstop. And Audra Schaefer is at third base. Comes the 1-0 pitch from Youngbauer. Next pitch is swung on and fouled back. Libby Yankee out in left field. Center fielders Claire Schaefer and Jaden Halder. He is the right fielder. That's the defense for the Winneconne Wolves. Coached by Tyler Lee. Great rivalry between these two teams. They've faced each other many times, of course, conference-wise. And like I said, they always get that situation where they get in the playoffs, have to see each other. This ball's going to make it past the second baseman out to center field. Perfectly hit ball just where it needed to be to get that single for Ava Vantazan. So Waupun starts out with a base hit. Good start there for the Lady Warriors. Now Kaylee Westfall up to bat with a .613 batting average on the season. Leads the team in RBIs. So I should check that after Roz Rivera put 7 on the board, brought 7 in the last game. Kaylee, a nice, strong hitter, can hit either field, and he's got some good speed on the base path. First pitch takes a big cut. Try to put Waupun up 2-0 on that swing. Fouls it back for strike one. Lexi Garrettson awaits on deck. So they have the senior banners up right in front of us. Kylie Plime and Roz Rivera, Olivia Lease, also Lexi Garrettson. Some pretty quality players out there losing to graduation. Next pitch is going to miss high. Quick snap through over to first base. I heard that their catcher was very good, Maddox Stilley. Remember her name from last year. And it's a good snap throw. Kind of lets you know that, you might want to stay a little closer to first base. I can get it there in a hurry. 1-1 the count now to Kaylee Westfall. This one's also going to miss just a bit high. 2-1 the count. Yeah, crazy day weather-wise, moving the game up an hour on Tuesday in that 16-1 victory for the Waupun Lady Warriors in 4 innings. But lays off the next one, but a called strike. Count is now 2-2. And a couple crazy days of weather after that. It was kind of funny. They moved it up an hour. Then I went out and interviewed Coach Josh Novice out in the field. And as we were talking, it started raining. So a little bit. It wasn't a hard rain, but he said, good plan on moving that game up. The rain didn't start till after the game. Hard hit ball right to the shortstop. Good pickup by Colott. Gets the out at second base. Not in time to get the double play, but hard hit ball. But Claire Colott up to the task on that one and gets the out at second base. So 1 down runner at first, and Lexi Garrettson comes up. Lexi so far in the season batting .339. Pitch into Lexi, going right away on the first pitch, and it's going to get past the catcher anyway. And she had a pretty good jump. I don't think there's a chance that Stilley would have got her, but good jump on that one by Westfall. So now a runner in scoring position for the Lady Warriors. Ball one on that first pitch into Garrettson. Roz Rivera, the RBI queen, on deck now for Waupun. It's that batter you want in that cleanup position. Next pitch is going to miss high. Puts the count at 2-0. Yeah, a lot of other teams playing around the area. Winner of this ball game will be playing next week Tuesday. Scheduled to play right here in Waupun. And it's a game between a couple other teams from the ECC. It's all East Central Conference teams in the bottom half of the sectional, as Plymouth is hosting Kewaskum in that ball game. That should be a good one. Waupun, the only ranked team in the top 10 in the bottom half of the brackets, but it's kind of fun to watch as some of these ranked teams get beat early. It's happened to a few of the teams that I had written down, knocked off by unranked teams, lower seeded teams. 2-2 the count now for Garrettson. Nice pitch there. Youngbauer getting Garrettson chase on that last pitch. That was just a look at D2, though. A lot of other things going on. Of course, we've got the Oakfield game covered. Jeff Sauer over there covering the Oakfield hosting Cambria-Friesland game against the Hilltoppers. 2-2 pitch, and staying alive as Garrettson fouls it off on the first base side. Yeah, Oakfield playing right now against Cambria, and the other half of the winner of that game plays the winner of Hilbert, who's playing at Johnson Creek against the Blue Jays. We've got a lot of ranked teams in that sectional. Oakfield, number one ranked team in Division 5. Next one's going to miss high and away to Garrettson. Makes it now a 3-2 count. You got number 3 Belmont on the top half of that sectional, number 10 Highland, and also number 6 Barneville. So, yeah, in one sectional you've got 5 ranked teams because Johnson Creek is ranked number 8. So that's a loaded sectional. You got half of the ranked teams in your sectional. Weak little pop-up in short center field, and a great job by the center fielder, Claire Schaefer, getting there 10, 15 feet off the infield dirt. So that is out number 2. And now Roz Rivera coming up, the designated player for the Lady Warriors. Roz batting .364 on the season, 7 RBIs in that game against Ripon just 2 days ago. And she saved the best one for her last at-bat, just crushed one over the left center field fence. She said it felt good when I talked to her after the game. First pitch misses high and away, and Westfall is going to get shot down. A good throw there by the catcher, Maddox Stilley. Throws her out at third base, so Waupun goes down, comes up empty here in the first inning. And they do get a single in the inning, but get that runner thrown out at third, so no score in the game. Back with the top of the second inning coming your way in just 1 minute on RP Sports.
It's time to take control of your soil management. Turn to the Great Plains TerraMax, a versatile hybrid tillage solution offering variable intensity tillage for a variety of fall and spring field conditions. Create the ideal seedbed with a high-quality finish, level soils and remove ruts, and eliminate resistant weeds, all with one tool. Tillage is now on your terms with TerraMax. Visit Waupun Equipment Company today to learn more about hybrid tillage and the all-new TerraMax from Great Plains. TerraMax, for tillage on your terms.
We make you feel at home and auto sales. Great selection and a price that's low. You'll find friendly smiles and a warm hello every time. We make you feel at home and auto sales. Every time we make you feel at home and auto sales.
Home and Auto Sales is a proud sponsor of high school sports.
Okay, well, Bond does get a base hit, but can't get that run to cross the plate. Trying to push the issue, being aggressive on the base pass. Westfall gets thrown out over at third base. So 0-0, just what you expected. A game against Winneconne. It's going to be a hard-fought battle, and they've got some quality players, there's no doubt. Just to see the change from watching Ripon, who had trouble making some basic plays out there, to the Winneconne Wolves making some great plays. Hard hit ball to the shortstop, gets the force out at second, and then catcher, they said, was very good, and she proved it there, gunning down Westfall at third. So coming up, number 4, 5, and 6 in the batting order for the Wolves. Audra Schaefer up first, and strike one on the first pitch into her, no offer. Her cousin Izzy is awaiting on deck, and after that, Maddox Stilley. Maddox, don't call me Maddox. Stilley. They made that sure that was clear, but the coaches, that probably must be the way they mispronounce the name. Sometimes you don't think about the first names on here. There's some places where I had to get more pronunciations for the first names than the last names for the players. 0-2 the count now to Audra Schaefer. Here's the pitch, and fouls that one back. A little running start on that one, too, besides, but fouls it back to stay alive. Keeps the count at 0-2. I believe we got a crew covering the Central Wisconsin Christian game. Oh, swing and a miss. Nice high, tight fastball in from Waupun's Addie Braun. Climbing the ladder a little bit with that one. It gets a strikeout, her second strikeout of the ball game. Izzy Schaefer steps to the plate now for the Wolves, batting .314 on the season. I tell you, Addie's just challenging the hitters, going right at him with some heat. Swing and a miss by Izzy Schaefer. 0-1 the count. Yeah, love this time of year. So much drama. A lot of great seniors playing their last games on fields all over the state right now for baseball and for softball and any sport that's going on right now. A lot of drama with that. 1-1 the count now to Schaefer. And the highest seeded team does not always win the games. That's not how it always works out. Big swing and a miss, just going at her again. A bit of a rise ball on that one, swinging under her to Schaefer. 1-2 the count now with one down, nobody on, no score in the ball game. Top of the second inning on your new medical integrated healthcare scoreboard. Takes a little off that one and bounces before home plate. Puts the count now at 2-2. Definitely one of the best facilities in the state of Wisconsin right here, especially the natural, real dirt and grass out there and everything that you're going to find in the entire state. That one stays high. No offer from Schaefer. Beautiful facility here in Waupun, something to be proud of. It's fun to see how this all came together over these last years here. Really, just the right parents at the right time. That some pretty handy people that could do a lot of the things. That is strike three. Going down looking is Izzy Schaefer. 2 batters, 2 strikeouts for Addie Braun. Definitely feeling it right now, and a good groove for Waupun. Maddox Stilley coming up to the plate now, right-handed hitter. Maddox, see what she's doing on the season so far. She is, I don't have her down. She must be batting in the mid to low 200s if I didn't write it down. So watch the first one go by. Yeah, we know she's got a cannon for an arm. Next pitch, that's going to stay high. 1-1 the count now to Stilley. Takes a little off that one, but it stays high. Yeah, Waupun boys start their postseason coming up next week. That's going to catch the inside part of the plate. Stilley looking back at the home plate umpire. You got to have that nice relationship with the home plate umpire if you're the catcher, because you had to go back there with the gear on too, and kind of look back at him after that one. She did not offer. Count is now 2-2. Oh, good job. She just catches a little bit of the pitch there. She's fooled on that pitch, but stayed alive by fouling it back. Keeps the count at 2-2. Talking to Randy Armga, my broadcast buddy, but during this time of year, he does a lot of officiating, and he said it's kind of fun to get a few of the chatty catchers there, and they definitely want to get on your good side right away, so they get some characters. Oh, swing and a miss, and striking out the side is Addie Braun. Wow, just went right at the Wolves and struck them all out. 4 strikeouts in the game, 3 of them here in the top of the second inning. We'll be back with the bottom half of inning number 2 coming your way in 1 minute on RP Sports.
We all know the struggle, the ups, the downs, the roundabouts on the journey to losing weight. This is Dr. Randy Blahoviak at New Medical Center, and we understand. We've been there. That's why we're proud to offer you a fresh start with our semaglutide weight loss program. Semaglutide, commercially known as Wegovy, is an FDA-approved medication that mimics a hormone your body naturally produces. It helps to curb your hunger, eliminate cravings, and lets you focus on what truly matters, living your best life. But it's more than just a medication. It's about feeling good inside and out. It's about finding your confidence, your strength, and reclaiming the life you've always dreamed of. We've witnessed remarkable transformations here at New Medical Center. Real people, like you and me, taking control of their health, their happiness, and their future. Take it from me, I lost 40 pounds. That's 20% of my entire body weight in 5 months with no change in exercise. It was easy. Begin your transformation today. Call New Medical Center at 920-324-9899 or visit us on the web at newmedicalctr.com.
Okay, we are back. Steve Witterhack with you, bringing you the play-by-play. Big Nate Young doing the video streaming here on Radio Plus. I say we have got you covered all over the area. Baseball with a CWC game. Crusaders taking on the Randolph Rockets. We've got Jeff Sauer over in Oakfield covering their game against Cambria Friesland. And got Big Nate and I sitting right here at Jerry Meadema Field. Bringing you the bottom of the second inning in this regional championship in Division II. Strike on the first pitch into Raz. Got to loosen up a little bit in the bottom half of inning number 1, but that throw out. Steal attempt with Westfall. That's her bat again this inning. Changeup misses high. Count is 1-1. Addie Braun waiting on deck after that. Kylie Plime. Yeah, 4 seniors, like I mentioned before, that'll be graduating, but Waupun always has somebody coming up. There's always somebody waiting in the wings. And they are always good, year after year after year. Just a great program. Just come down and watch these Diamonds, during a regular league night, almost any Saturday. I can hear the screaming from my house with all the games going on here. It's just pretty cool when you see this place just overflowing with people and their pop-up canopies that they bring down here. Little big cut there by Rivera. Swing and a miss. Puts the count now at 2-2, but a whole lot of life. And it was always kind of sad when the last games, the Little League was done, the tournaments were done, the varsity team is done, and it was just empty. I guess just seems so empty because it's so live during this time of year, and just love that on this end of Lincoln Street. And going down looking is Roz, kind of working the low part of the zone on that one. Roz watches strike 3 go by. And I tell you, things aren't any different over on the other side of Lincoln Street. Another bunch of fields to be proud of. Lynn Zieschlag, Little League Diamonds. You got the Gus down there for your varsity diamond. Even some college games get played there. They just had a tournament a week or 2 ago. So something to be proud of. Baseball and softball facilities here in the city of Waupun. It's hit high in the air off the bat of Addie Braun into short left center field. Shortstop Claire Colott calls everybody off. Caught that one over her shoulder. Brings it in for the out. So a fly out to the shortstop. And Kylie Plime comes up now for Waupun. Batting .368 on the season. See if Kylie can get things going for the Lady Warriors. It all starts after 2. Waiting on deck, Ryan Babish. And this is popped in the air into short right field. Second baseman goes back on the outfield grass and brought in by Izzy Schaefer for the out. So Waupun goes down 1-2-3, a strikeout, and a couple flyouts, and we're done with 2 innings here. No score in the game yet, and we'll be back with the top of the 3rd inning just 1 minute from now on RP Sports.
At Jimmy John's, we don't make sandwiches. We make the sandwich of sandwiches. We use fresh veggies because we don't hate salads. We just feel bad for them. We make our sandwiches exactly how you want because you're the one who's eating it. And we bake bread all day, every day because stale bread isn't bread. It's croutons. Sandwich history is written by the victors. Good thing we have legible handwriting. Jimmy John's, the sandwich of sandwiches. Order pickup or delivery on the app.
We could try to explain what it feels like to get your work done on a John Deere. The way a Z-Track mower finishes in half the time you thought it would. How easily soil gets moved with a 1-Series tractor. Or how it feels to tow up to 4,000 pounds behind a Gator XUV. But if you really want to know what it's like to run with us, you just have to get in the seat.
Stop by Baldwin Implement, your full-line John Deere dealer in Waupun or Beaver Dam today to see the difference for yourself. You just have to get in that seat. See the full range of John Deere compact tractors and attachments today at Baldwin Implement, Waupun and Beaver Dam.
Okay, we are back at Jerry Miedema Field, heading to the top of inning number 3, and coming up to bat this inning, number 7, 8, 9 in the batting order. Starting out with Libby Yonke, after that Hannah Olson and Jaden Halder, 7, 8, and 9 in the Wolves batting order. Yeah, wind picking up a little bit, kind of blowing the netting right above us here. That came out of nowhere. Next pitch catches the outside part of the plate. 1-1 to count. One pitch now from Braun, and that is bounced over towards second, picked up over there by Waupun's Carly White over to Lexi Garrettson at first to get the out. So Hannah Olson steps to the plate now, the designated player, right-handed hitter. Alice Krieger out there. Good luck, Lady Warriors, and Ava. Nikki Broxma. Thanks for joining us every game that we have. We love it. Nikki Broxma, good luck, Lady Warriors, and number 9. Savannah, also 5277, always joining us. Josie Jervelin says, let's go Kylie. KCT, let's go ladies. And Jason Woodford, let's go Cara and Maggie. Barbara Scheisel, too, says good playing so far. So thanks for joining us. I think my wife was just trying to call me, too, unless I accidentally dialed her. As I was going through my phone looking at all the people checking in. Next pitch in, that's going to miss high. 1-2 the count now to Hannah Olson. 4 strikeouts in the game so far for Waupun's Addie Braun. Total control so far right from the get-go in this game. And that one bounced, but it's just going to be foul. Just foul up the line. Good job over there, actually, by Ryan Babish. Got there in a hurry in foul territory, and she's all set and ready to throw to first just in case they didn't call it a foul ball. This will pick up by her. She's on her toes over there at third base. Another 1-2 pitch. Oh, it takes everything off that one. A swing and a miss, and totally fooled Olson way ahead on that one. Strikeout number 5 for Addie Braun. And that'll bring up Jaden Halder up to the plate, number 7 in the batting order. Top of the order, Claire Colott waiting on deck. Yeah, all of a sudden that wind just kind of out of nowhere, sort of blowing her doors slamming and wind blowing, and hats flying, and everything. Swing and a miss. Chasing that one outside is Halder. Down to the count 0-1. 0-0 ball game on your new medical integrated healthcare scoreboard. And that's on the ground over towards Plime at shortstop. Fires over to Garrettson, your tall first baseman on the other side of the field, and gets the out. So another quick inning for Waupun. 1 strikeout, nobody reaches. And no score in the game after 2.5. We'll be back with the bottom half of inning number 3 in just 1 minute on RP Sports.
Shop these and more great deals at the Piggly Wiggly Waupun this week. Stock up with whole seedless watermelon, $3.99 each. A 6-count of Sheboygan hard rolls or brat buns, $1.99. A party pack of Johnsonville brats, $8.99 with your card. Bicolor sweet corn, 5 for $2. Limit of 10. These and more great deals at the Piggly Wiggly Waupun. Shop these great deals for Memorial Day now at Waupun's Piggly Wiggly.
Say cheese. If you cringe when it's time to smile, come to Dentistry of Wisconsin in Beaver Dam and Waupun to make your grin big, bright, and beautiful. They can help with impactful solutions like implants, bridges, orthodontics like Sure Smile clear aligners. And if you're looking for simple smile enhancers, they offer tooth whitening and veneers. Give Dentistry of Wisconsin a call in Beaver Dam at 887-2112 or their Waupun office at 324-3881. You can also visit them online at dentistryofwisconsin.com.
We are back at Jerry Meadham Field. Steve Witterhack with you, and still a scoreless ball game as we go into the bottom half of inning number 3. Number 7, 8, and 9 coming up now for Waupun. A good pitcher's duel going on. Addie Braun for Waupun, Eden Youngbauer for the Winneconne Wolves. It's only given up 1 hit so far and has 1 strikeout. Pitch is popped in the air. A lot of pop-ups in the infield for Waupun so far in the game. And the shortstop, Claire Colott, comes in right behind the pitcher's circle and hauls it in for out number 1. Olivia Lease coming up. And Rowan Harder on deck now for the Lady Warriors. Missy Holtz checking in, so let's go Waupun. Yeah, if you can join us, even Winneconne people definitely invited to join us for this. You want to check in, don't be afraid to do that. Good play is a good play no matter who makes the play out there, so we definitely invite you to join us and get in if you want to cheer somebody on. Olivia so far on the season for Waupun batting .250. Next ball is going to miss high. A lot of pop-ups for Waupun so far in the ball game. Had that nice leadoff base hit for Ava Vandezem, but she got tossed out on her way over to second base. Other than that, it's been pretty quiet. That one's hit deep, but pulled way out of play. Good juice on that one from Olivia Lease. The wind definitely is different than it was to start the game. It was kind of straight away. Now it's kind of going from the left field pole to right side of the field. So definitely a lot stronger than it was too. Next pitch is going to miss low and inside. Puts the count now at 3-1. 1 down, nobody on, no score in the game. Bottom of the 3rd inning. Waupun at home against the Winneconne Wolves. You lose, you go home. You win, you head to the sectionals. Take on the winner of Kewaskum playing at Plymouth. Those two teams battling. All teams in the bottom half are all from the East Central Conference. Swing and a miss on the next pitch in. Puts the count now at 3-2. Well, Bob Spanbauer checked in. Him and Fuzz. What could possibly go wrong with those two guys hanging out today? But Fuzz, get ready for that interview. You always say we're going to have that interview. We're going to have that coming up here shortly, maybe next week. It might be your time. We had the one interview that we could never play again. That was after Waupun won state in baseball. And I said, well, I guess I can't use that. But, yeah, we'd like to have some thoughts from Fuzz. He knows the game, so we definitely put him on. We talked to Bob before. But yeah, those two guys out there. You guys go right home after the game that you're scouting right now. Got some good guys. We've had a lot of good times over the years following the baseball team. Some great memories. That's hit high in the air, but up towards left field. Libby Yankee coming in. That's going to bounce in front of her. That kind of blew back in because that's the way the wind is blowing, and it just looked like it was going to go way out to her, and then it just kind of died and almost became more of a ball for Claire Colott, the shortstop. I think she was waiting for Claire to call her off on that because she went out in the outfield before and grabbed one, and this time it just kind of caught that wind up there and came up short, and Olivia Lease gets on. Rowan Harder coming up to bat now for Waupun. Number 9 in the batting order, top of the order, Ava Vandezan awaiting on deck. First pitch, a swing and a miss from Rowan. Yeah, you can kind of see it on the top of your screen there, how that netting is blowing now. Yeah, crazy little play there. I'm just almost sure that Libby Yankee saw the clear call the two outfielders off the last time he was out in the outfield. Bunt attempt by Rowan Harder. Hit her in the box, so she'll have to. She was almost out. She almost stepped out of the box on that one when she got hit, but it did hit her. The home plate officials very adamantly was pointing to make sure everybody knew that. No questions. I like these guys. These two, I should say, out there right now. This is a good crew. What's the crew, Jeff? Who do we have out there? Oh. Oh, okay. Yeah, these two are rock solid. I mean, they let you know what's being called out there with the base ump and the home plate ump. So very impressed by what I'm seeing from those two. Rowan offers on the next one, fouls that back into the screen. Count remains 0-2. Rowan battling up there against Eden Youngbauer. Now I can see why Waupun has not put a lot of runs on the board against Youngbauer. She's a pretty solid pitcher out there, but I'm just surprised that the team is 6-6 in the conference. I see a lot of really solid players on the field in their positions. A great shortstop, first baseman, like I said before. I saw center fielder out there with Claire Schaefer. Had to come a ways in to get the ball and made it look easy out there, which a good center fielder will do. And goes upstairs with that one. Rowan swings and misses. Keeps the runner over at first base, so that is the second strikeout of the game for Eden Youngbauer. And top of the order, Ava Van de Zandt steps to the plate. She had a single back in the first inning. Kaylee Westfall awaiting on deck. See if Waupun can get something going again, trying to get that two-out magic going. Yeah, Fuzz, I should say, and Bob are over in Columbus scouting right now for Waupun's potential next opponent. Oh, that one kind of hangs in the air on the changeup, and Ava swings and misses on it. Puts her down to the count 0-2. That's hit high in the air out towards the center field. It looks like the shortstop is going to get underneath it and grab it right on the second base side of second base. But Colot said, no, I'm going to take this one over for sure on this one. So Waupun comes up empty again. We are tied at 0-0 after 3 complete. And we'll be back with the top of the fourth inning coming your way in just 1 minute on RP Sports.
And Steve with us here at the Other Bar, Main Street in downtown Waupun, encouraging people to stop on by this May week and get set up with great food, great specials, great drink specials.
Yeah, lots of cold beer on tap and lots of hot food in the kitchen. Patio's open, so we got the new umbrellas out there for the tables, and want to hang outside if you don't want to sit in the nice, cool air conditioning inside here. Got that available for you, so stop down, check out what we got going on. There's always something different here.
Yep, and some great specials, hot plate specials happening daily.
Yep, daily hot plate specials. We got the Friday fish fry, starts at 11 o'clock every Friday. There's always great pizzas that we actually do after hours a little bit too, so if you can't get here by 9 and you want to get a pizza before 10, give us a call. We'll hook you up with that too.
Open on Memorial Day. Talk about that.
We are, so everybody coming back from camping that's burned out and doesn't feel like cooking, we'll hook you up. So open at 11 on Monday. We'll be here till close.
The Other Bar, Main Street, downtown Waupun. Thanks, Steve. Have a good week.
You too. Thanks, Steve.
Nate gets excitable if I don't start talking right away. You got to let it simmer a little bit sometimes, Nate. That's good. We're doing all right. Big Nate's doing a great job. And we got a great game going on here, just what you expected when these two teams meet each other. No matter what season it is, Waupun winning the conference easily, and Winneconne sitting at a tie for fourth place in the conference with Kewaskum. KML, actually. But still, they gave Waupun trouble both games that they played them. And here's a slow ball hit over towards third base, and all over it is Ryan Babbage just chomping at the bit to make a play over there. Finally, someone hit one in their direction. Charges it, grabs it cleanly, textbook, throw to first, and gets the out. Yeah, Addie's not lulling anybody to sleep. They're all ready to go out there, even though she's had all the strikeouts in the ball game, 5 strikeouts in the game. Claire Schaefer steps to the plate now. First one misses high and away for ball 1. Tried to bunt her way on, but Addie brought up to the task, got off the pitcher circle in a hurry and grabbed it, threw it to first to get the out. And Waupun sure does know that Claire Schaefer has very good speed up the line. Here's the 1-0 pitch now from Braun, and that's going to miss low. Makes the count 2-0. Yeah, I can feel the temperature drop just a little bit. Next pitch is popped right in front of home plate, and coming in to get it will be Addie Braun for out number 2. So Grace Mitchell coming up, the first baseman. Almost hit her teammate with a bat when she threw it back. Everybody's smiling. Everybody's all right. Got 40 computers logged on watching the game. So welcome to everybody that's joining us here today. Always exciting the rest of the way. It's not going to be easy. Nobody wants their season to end. And they're going to battle. You're not going to be, Waupun's no secret to anybody, being a ranked team in the state, a great record, conference champs. Next pitch is going to miss off the plate and high, makes the count 1-1. So everybody's going to give you your best shot every time they meet you. In the top part of this section has Luxembourg Casco, the number 2 ranked team in the state. They're taking on Seymour. Mitchell offers on the next pitch in, fouls it back into the screen, and they're playing at Luxembourg Casco. I'm not sure if they're playing at Luxembourg or Casco, wherever their high school is over there. But they're playing each other. It's a number 2 ranked team with Luxembourg Casco, and the other game going on after this pitch. It's going to miss inside and low. Will be number 9 Denmark, and they are on the road taking on number 5 Freedom, and we know what Freedom's all about. They had a good sophomore pitcher last year that took care of business against Waupun. After Kylie Westfall hit a leadoff home run, shut Waupun down after that, and that was the end of Waupun's season. Did not get the state. Freedom went on to win state. And they were a number 5 ranked team in the state. So, like I said, a bunch of ranked teams in this sectional, 4 of them out of the top 10 in this sectional. 2-2 the count now to Grace Mitchell. This one's well high and away. Count is now 3-2. Audra Schaefer awaiting on deck. Now, Laconia taking on Lamira. And that's a good battle of a couple teams out of the Flyway Conference. 3-2 pitch. Oh, and bringing the heat. What a great third pitch there. Strike 3 pitch, I should say, from Addie Braun. Just challenges her with the rise ball. See here, see if he can hit that. And a swing and a miss for Mitchell. That is strikeout number 6 for Waupun's Addie Braun. And we'll be back in 1 minute with the bottom half of inning number 4 right after this on RP Sports.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by W&D Navas, a family-owned business operating in the Waupun area for over 60 years. Their third generation is very involved in the running of the business. W&D Navas is a commercial industrial business specializing in convenience stores, fast food restaurants, auto parts stores, and apartment complexes, along with a landscape rock division. No job is too big for the professionals at W&D Navas Waupun.
When's the last time you reviewed your Medicare or your health insurance benefits? Do you have a plan? A lot of people choose plans that don't fit their healthcare needs or budget. Don't make that mistake. We here at SIA Insurance work with many different companies and carriers to get you the best coverage at the best value. For more information, contact SIA Insurance at 999 West Main Street in Waupun. Call SIA Insurance at 324-2071 for free help.
Okay, welcome to the bottom half of inning number 4. Steve Witterhack with you, Big Nate Young on the video streaming. And Waupun will bring up number 2, 3, and 4 in the batting order. Kaylee Westfall will hopefully get things going for Waupun. Got on with a fielder's choice back in the first inning and tried to get to third base eventually when she was out there on the base paths, but got thrown out at third base. Lexi Garrettson on deck and the whole Roz Rivera. That one misses. For a ball, 2-0 the count. Until Eden was expecting. 2-0 the count now to Kaylee Westfall. Dangerous batter at the plate for Waupun. Next one's going to miss chin high. Ball 3. Yeah, once she gets on the bases, too, she can run, but set a pretty good catcher behind home plate with Maddox Stilley. Kind of patrolling the base pass once you get on there. 3-0 pitch now for Youngbauer. Takes a little off it. No offer there from Westfall, taking all the way on that pitch. 3-1 the count. Scoreless ball game, bottom of the fourth. Good place in Waupun's order to start things right here. It's going to be called to strike 2, catching the upper part of the zone. 3-2 the count. Very good contingent of people from Winneconne making the trip. You know it's going to be a good game, so Waupun's made that trip many times. Winneconne actually hosting the sectional championship. That's a hard hit ball up the middle, and that's going to make it all the way to the fence, and Westfall heads over to second base. A leadoff double for the Waupun Lady Warriors. Man, she put the hurting on the ball on that one and gets it all the way out to the fence. Kind of went zipping by Eden Youngbar a little bit, kind of jumped a little bit. It came off like a cannon shot. Big double there for Kaylee Westfall to get Waupun going here in the bottom half of inning number 4 in a scoreless game. And Waupun is scheduled to host the sectional semifinal, and they say they don't change it like they do in basketball. If you're hosting, they won't let you host in the sectionals, but I guess that's not the case. This is chopped over towards third base. Looking back, the runner is Audra Schaefer. Throws over to Mitchell at first and keeps Kaylee Westfall over at second base. So Roz Rivera, another dangerous hitting batter coming to the plate. She went down looking, strikeout victim back in the second inning. I would love to find a way to get that run in. Put a number on that scoreboard. 0-0 game. Swing and a miss by Rivera. Kind of a high pitch there. Yeah, the first time these teams met this year was a 12-inning ball game, and Waupun won 4-0 in that 12-inning game. So that shows you how long they can go without scoring a run against this team. 0-1 the count to Roz. Next pitch. He is going to miss high for ball 1. Yeah, 42 computers logged on. Thanks for joining us. And that one's popped in the infield, and Mitchell comes in, the first baseman, and grabs it. And now, just like that, there's 2 outs. So we'll fly out over to the first baseman. Addie Braun coming up now and see if she can help her own cause. She flew out to the shortstop into short left center field her last at-bat. And Adam Holder, sure a big fan of the Wolves. Let's go Wolves. And might know the right fielder for Winneconne, too, with Jaden Holder out there. Just taking a wild guess, putting myself out there on that one. But thanks for joining us, Adam. Everybody's welcome. Yeah, great game going on here at Jerry Meadema Field in Waupun. And here comes the 1-0 pitch, swinging and following it back. Kind of jammed her a little bit on that one. Puts the count now at 1-1. Yeah, Exciting times, postseason play. Waupun softball in action. Waupun baseball gets a bye the first round. Otherwise, they'd be playing today. But the coach is still working. Bob Spanbauer and Fuzz Vandezan out there doing some scouting with the game where the winner plays Waupun coming up next week, Tuesday, I think. Next pitch also fouled back and out of play. Nate, can you check that out? See when that is. Sometimes they're not afraid to throw Wednesday games in there, and they try to. I can't remember if that was that game on that day, if they put that on Wednesday. 1-2 the count now for Addie Braun. Put all these papers along. I had all the brackets for the baseball. Ball's going to miss high. Puts the count at 2-2. And runner in scoring position. Kaylee Westfall always finds a way to get on base. She was on base on a fielder's choice, actually, back in the first inning. Tried to make it to third, but a good job by Maddox Stilley to get her out at third base when she tried to steal that. 2-2 count. Here's the pitch from Youngbauer. That's offered and hit out into Lincoln Street. Keeps the count at 2-2. Good job by Waupun's Addie Braun to stay alive. Yeah, these are some pretty high IQ'd softball players for both teams out there right now. I know the Waupun girls play a lot of ball even after the high school season is done. You got the Legion team. And that is hit up the middle, and rounding third base, trying to score will be, and scoring is Westfall. And getting over to second base is Addie Braun. An RBI single for Addie Braun. Nice job, hit up the middle. Waupun scores the first run of the game here in the bottom of the fourth inning, now leading this game 1-0. Couple nice hits up the middle for Waupun batters. And they lead this game 1-0. Plymouth is leading Kewaskum 5-4 in the bottom of the fifth inning in that ball game. Thanks to Nate Young and Game Changer checking that out. Plymouth leading by 1 run in the bottom of the fifth against Kewaskum at Plymouth. The winner of that game plays the winner of this game, right? No, now it's 7-4 Plymouth. It just changed. So Nate's keeping us on the cutting edge of what's going on out there. That's why I grab the young guys that come to do these things so they can check that they know how to go on the out on the internet and all the other stuff out there, Twitter world, whatever they do out there, and they find the games out there. And Nate's always the guy who always turns to, even if he's not doing the game, I always text him, Nate, can you give me some updates on some other games around the area? And always does it. So that's why I always bring the kid with me. Big Nate Young. Kylie Plime offers on the first pitch in, fouls it back and out of play. 46 computers logged on right now joining us. Thanks for joining us here today, and hope you're enjoying our presentation. The girls definitely entertaining you right now with a great game. They're doing all the entertaining. Sun came back out. Wind's kind of blowing back towards home plate a little bit. It's kind of all over the place tonight. Next pitch is going to miss high to Plime. Puts the count at 1-1. Now the squinty eyes over on first and second base and out in right field. 1-1 is the count. And this is hit. Oh, nice pickup by the shortstop. Colott throws to first to get the out. Nice pickup. Just got the short hop on that hard hit ball. But not before Waupun comes up with a couple of base hits. A double by Kaylee Westfall. A 2-out, 1 RBI single for Addie Braun. Waupun leads after 4 complete, 1-0. See how Winneconne answers that coming up in the next inning here, top of the fifth inning on RP Sports.
If you're looking for someone to take care of your tree needs, call Eli at Torres Tree Service of Waupun. Eli and his team can remove trees big or small, even those hard-to-get trees. They do tree trimming and stump grinding, and the job's not done until they put topsoil and seed where the tree was removed, clean up the debris, and haul it away. Join the many satisfied customers by calling Torres Tree Service in Waupun at 920-334-5887. That's 920-344-5887 for Torres Tree Service of Waupun.
The Hour Bar on Main Street, Waupun is a great place to meet friends. Owners Bob and Tana invite you to join them for their daily specials and great atmosphere. They also bring in top-notch entertainment and host many special events. The Hour Bar is also the perfect place to cheer on the Packers, Bucks, Brewers, and Badgers. There's TVs everywhere you look. After today's game, head to the Hour Bar, 433 East Main Street, Waupun, a proud supporter of high school sports.
Okay, we are back. Just heard about the Hour Bar. I got to look up and they send me a list of the entertainment that they have over there, so I'm going to mention those things. You can check that out in just a little bit. Number 4 in the batting order, Audra Schaefer, comes up first. She struck out back in the second inning. Pitch into her, misses low and inside. 2-0 the count now to Schaefer. Izzy Schaefer, her cousin, waiting on deck, and then Maddox Stilley in the hole right now for the Winneconne Wolves. Comes the 2-0 pitch. Oh, that one's going to miss high. So 3-0 the count. Winneconne trying to get that leadoff runner on one way or the other, whether it's a hit, a walk. Trying to get something going here against Waupun with that 1-0 lead. Very tenuous lead right now against a very good Winneconne team. Comes the 3-0 pitch. There's some heat right down Main Street, taking all the way is Schaefer. Count is now 3-1. Plymouth and Kewaskum battling it. Plymouth's just taken off and got a good lead in that game, 7-4 last time we looked. And that's a strike. Oh, wow. Flirting with the top, I guess, of the strike zone, or being too high, and gets the call from the home plate umpire. Schaefer thought she worked her way into getting onto first base. Now worked her way back into a 3-2 count, and Schaefer will step out for a second. And Josh Novice, if he's looking for a timeout from the home plate umpire. So, yeah, tense moment right now. Waupun would love to keep Schaefer off the base paths, and a big pitch that will be awaiting after this timeout. So, meeting with the coaches with their batters and their runner right now, the on-deck batter, and also all the infielders for Waupun now in the pitcher's circle. Yeah, entertaining game so far. Waupun finally scores in the bottom of the fourth inning. Both pitchers have been pitching some real gems here today between Eden Youngbauer for the Wolves, and Waupun's Addie Braun. Another great battle. These teams have had nothing but great games. Waupun winning both games, but had to go 12 in the first game to win, and then scored 3 runs in the bottom of the fifth inning and to get a one-run win in that ball game in the second meeting back on the 10th of May. Everybody on the edge of their seat. You pay for the whole seat, but you only need the edge. 3-2 pitch now for Addie Braun. And that one's going to miss inside. Maybe a little bit low. So first base runner for the Winneconne Wolves. And Izzy Schaefer comes up to the plate. Last at bat for her. She went down looking in that second inning when all 3 batters, number 4, 5, and 6, all struck out. So base runner on with nobody out for the Winneconne Wolves. And attempting to throw over to first base, and that was pretty close to that. Getting back safely is Audra Schaefer. Looked like for about 1 or 2 steps there was like one of those cartoon things where your feet are moving but you're not going anywhere, and you hear the cowbell in the background and everything, but she got back. Nice throw over there by Westfall. Some high heat and a swing and a miss. Count quickly goes to 0-2 to Schaefer. Six strikeouts in the game for Addie Braun. The only chink in her armor, the one walk she just gave up. Comes the 0-2 pitch, and a swing and a miss, another strikeout, making 7 strikeouts for Braun. The runner still at first base, so 1 down, and that'll bring up Maddox Stilley. On deck will be Libby Yonke. Yeah, the sun came out. It was kind of been all over the map here with the wind. It was going out very softly at the start of the game. Now it's coming straight in toward home plate and sticking straight out. So if you put one up in the air, it's going to knock the ball down. 1-0 Waupun on your New Medical Integrated Healthcare scoreboard. Showing bunt. And they say a strike on the first pitch in. 0-1 the count. Yeah, I'll see if I can find that little message I got from Cheyenne over at the Hour Bar. And she sent me all the entertainment that's coming up over there. Showing, but that's going to miss inside. Yeah, over at the Hour Bar right on Main Street in Waupun. Bob and Tana, the owners over there, coming up on the 7th. Jay Langston will be there. On the 15th of June, Dave Sicantelli will be there, 5 o'clock show. Comes the 1-1 pitch. Tries to bunt that up the first base line. Good try on that one, but it's just foul. 3 bands coming in July, 2 in August, 3 in September, and Bob and Tana did a great job over there. Getting that all spruced up and looking nice, and a great place to go watch games at the Hour Bar on Main Street in Waupun. 1-2 the count now on the Wolves' Maddox Stilley, and the next one is fouled back off the mask of Kaylee Westfall. Keeps the count at 1-2. I want to thank all of our businesses for supporting all the teams in the area that we're covering right now. The Waupun girls softball in action, Oakfield. Also covering the Central Wisconsin Christian Crusaders boys baseball team in their game tonight. This is popped in the air, foul territory, first base side. Garrettson gets it just before the fence. Keeps the runner at first base. So we'll fly out right in front of the Winneconne dugout, and 2 down with that runner still standing at first base, and Libby Yankee, the left fielder, coming to the plate. So Libby on the season, batting .319 so far. First pitch into her, a called strike. 0-1 the count. 1-0 ball game in favor of the Lady Warriors. A regional championship. That's also a called strike, and still no offer from Yankee. Kind of working the edges right now. He is between the top part of the plate, obviously. She's working right now, Addie Braun. Comes an 0-2 pitch from Addie. That's swung on and fouled back and out of play. Yeah, I hope everybody came out of that storm a few days ago all right. That was kind of some crazy times 2 days ago. Some electricity getting knocked out in some communities. 0-2 pitch, and trying to pull it down the third baseline, but kind of pulls it foul. Keeps the count 0-2. I'm not sure how Winneconne came out, but I know it looked like a lot of stuff through that whole swath that it went through, but a lot of action going north of us, too, and south of us, and kind of east of us, too, over in the Horicon and Mayville area, but I'm sure Winneconne got some of that storm, too, that we had a couple days ago. Next pitch is going to miss high, puts the count at 1-2. That could have been worse. I know Nick Rush called me up, and he's a little sensitive to this issue, but he said, can you take a trip down to see if the radio station tower is still up? So we lost a tower a few years ago, if you didn't know that story. But, man, that's something you never think you're going to see. And he said he pulled up to the station, he looked up, and he didn't see the tower. And so what is going on after we had this just tremendous storm? This is some years back. Got a lot of pictures of that, and that was a whole process trying to get that tower put up and how we somehow kept ourselves on the air. Nick just did a masterful job to do that. Comes a 1-2 pitch, and that's got it poked over towards second base, and Carly White just takes a casual walk towards second base to haul it in for the out. So they did start out with a walk, but that runner stays at first base, 1 strikeout. Nobody scores in Waupun after 4.5 innings. Now leading this game by a score of 1-0. Back with the bottom half of inning number 5 in just 60 seconds on RP Sports.
Extend your vertical tillage options with the new Kuhn Krause Accelerator XT8010, available at Waupun Equipment Company in Waupun. Proven Excalibur VT blades stay sharp to cut tough residue and create a superior seedbed. New adjustable gang angles put you in charge. Select 1 to 5 degrees for true vertical tillage or 6 to 8 degrees for more aggressive tillage action. The mid-mounted tines redirect soil and residue flow ahead of rear gangs. Exclusive rear star wheels break clods and anchor residue, while the 24/7 conditioning reel firms and finishes the seedbed. No daily grease maintenance features save you time and money. The Accelerator XT is available in RTK cut widths of 29.5 foot to 40 foot working widths. To learn more, visit www.kuhn.com.
Okay, we are back for the bottom of inning number 5. Nice job for Waupun letting the first runner get on, but that's as far as that runner got. And then just a great job again by Addie Braun, just pitching a masterpiece here today. Ryan Babish tries to bunt her way on, and the throw over to first base from Youngbauer. He's in time, out number 1. And Olivia Lease will step to the plate now for Waupun. Yeah, just getting base runners, that's a pretty tough commodity here in this ball game. 2 very good pitchers battling away here, but Waupun finally putting together a couple of hits in the 4th inning. That leadoff double by Kaylee Westfall. Then with 2 outs, Addie Braun had a nice single up the middle that brought that run home. You know, there was no way that Westfall was going to stop. She was going to, had in mind she's going to score, and she did. Lease fouls the first pitch off. Back and out of play. Looks like what should be we're looking at game changer, and it looks like Plymouth, that game's in the bottom of the 7th inning. That's a final over there. 8-4 Plymouth knocking off Kewaskum. So the winner of this game will play against Plymouth coming up in the sectional semifinal next week. And from what I heard, we are scheduled to host that coming up next week on Tuesday. Wapun's been a steady diet of East Central Conference teams. Ripon 2 days ago, Winneconne today, and if they win this ball game, they would be playing against the Plymouth Panthers. 0-2 the count now in Olivia. Rowan Harder awaiting on deck. Comes the 0-2 pitch from Youngbauer. That's popped in the air towards center field. Center fielder Claire Schaefer comes in and brings it in for the out. So 2 up and 2 down. And Rowan Harder steps to the plate now. She struck out back in the 3rd inning. Yeah, a lot of magical years here with baseball and softball and the community here in Waupun. Call some pretty good games, some pretty close games. Both the baseball team and the softball teams here. Jeff, what was our state championship years for baseball? 2018 was the last time Waupun baseball won state. 2007. Yeah, 2007 again was when Waupun won state. No, girls, it wasn't too many years ago that they got to state and got state runner-up. That's when you had Lemire at state, you had Oakfield at state, you had Laconia at state. Waupun getting into that championship game. Only the second trip to the state tournament and the first time they got in the championship game. That was a magical year. 2-1 the count now to Rowan Harder with Ava Van de Zandt awaiting on deck. Bottom of the 5th inning, 1-0 lead for the Lady Warriors. On your new medical integrated healthcare scoreboard. That's going to miss inside. 3-1 the count. Yeah, I wouldn't mind if that is true that we're going to be hosting it. I mean, that's what I heard right from Josh Novice. Coming up next Tuesday, whether you win this game or you lose the game. Strike called on the next pitch into Rowan. Makes the count 3-2. Always nice to be in the friendly confines of the great press box that they have here, the great facilities. They just built up from the concession stand, just built straight up and made this beautiful room up here with air conditioning and heating, drywalled up here, carpeted. This popped out towards left field. Libby Yankee calls for it and takes it. And Waupun comes up empty, 1-2-3 inning with number 7, 8, 9 in the order for the Lady Warriors. So through 5 complete, Waupun leading this game 1-0. And we'll see if Winneconne can get things going here in the top of the 6th inning. Coming your way in just 1 minute on RP Sports.
Holman Auto is very blessed to have served our local communities for 50 years. From a small used car store with 4 employees to 5 locations and over 100 employees, we would like to thank our many customers and our communities for the past 50 years. Holman Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Waupun, Holman Chevrolet in Waupun, Holman Ford and Holman Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Ripon, Holman Chevrolet GMC in Ripon, and the location where we began 50 years ago, Holman Value Center in Waupun. Thank you for allowing us to serve you, our customers, our friends, for the last 50 years. And we look forward to the next 50 years. Holman Auto, great selection, award-winning service, low prices, and a relaxed buying atmosphere. We make you feel at home at Holman Auto Group in Waupun and Ripon, serving you for 50 years and counting.
Welcome back to Jerry Meadham Field. Steve Witterhack with you. Big Nate Young on the video streaming. And coming up to bat here for Winneconne, number 8, 9, and 1 in the batting order. First pitch into Hannah Olson, the designated player, is lined to foul over out of play on the right field side. Jaden Halder awaiting on deck. And then back to the top of the order with Claire Colott. Pitch into Olson. Chases one high. Swing and a miss. 0-2 the count. Yeah, 7 strikeouts in the ballgame so far for Waupun's pitcher, Addie Braun. Racking him up here against the Wolves. Comes the 0-2 pitch. Stays alive. Well, that one does get by. Swings and misses, but gets back to the backstop. And a good job by Westfall to chase it down and throw to first to get it. And one that was well high. I almost thought she got a piece of it, but she did not. But she gets retired at first base. So another strikeout for Addie Braun. Jaden Halder up to bat now. She grounded up to the shortstop over to Kylie Pline back in the 3rd inning. Top of the 6th, 1-0 lead for the Lady Warriors. Nothing coming easy offensively for either team. Definitely a pitcher's duel here at Jerry Meadham Field. First pitch in to Halder, misses outside for ball 1. And Winneconne, I remember doing games at Winneconne recently, baseball and softball games. I can also remember going there years ago. And this one hit on the ground, but foul over on the first base side. There was a time where we had this huge box that weighed about 25, 30 pounds, and you had to hook that thing up, and then you had to run a cord where they had no electricity out there. You had to run it over this little service road that everybody left the parking lot. You had to go into the school. It was about 300 feet of cord you had to run. And a couple of times you got pulled off the air with cars going over it, and finally unplugged us a few times. Remember Buzz Nickel from across the street, even he kind of put some knots right where we had the connections with the cords. So I thought that just might pull the whole thing apart and right down the road. Maybe better if it did, but I remember him being there. That was some years ago when they had no electricity out there. Appeal over towards first. She did not go. Two-two the count now on Jaden Halder. Claire Colott, top of the order, waiting on deck. That one's going to miss inside. start with, and that was going out towards center field. Now it's kind of blowing all over the place. Staying alive, following one back is Halder. Keeps the count at 3-2. Three-two the count. Nobody on base, and a swing and a miss. Nice pitch, taking a little off that one. Changing it up on Halder, and swings and misses. That is strikeout number 9 for Waupun's Addie Braun. A little bit nicer to face the top of the order with 2 down and nobody on base, and that's a nice way things set up here for Waupun. Claire Colott coming up to bat. She's struck out. She's grounded out so far in the game. Her third at bat of the game. Yeah, nice crowd for Waupun all the way around down the whole line on the left field side. This pitch bounces across home plate and chairs past that, and got people leaning on the, hoping to catch a home run ball in a couple spots right by the 200 sign down the straightaway down the left field line and also in left center field. So, and that can happen, but like I said, now the flag just kind of just hanging there. So it's you never know what you're going to get when you between every pitch, wind-wise here. That's also going to miss inside. Makes the count now 2-0 to Claire Colott. Claire Schaefer waiting on deck. That catches the outside part of the plate. Some heat thrown by Braun. Puts the count at 2-1. Another great game between these two teams. Third game that they played this season. It's going to miss a little high and tight as Colott was kind of leaning in a little bit and had to back up, but now makes the count 3-1. Yeah, thanks for joining us here tonight. Great game that we're witnessing here and getting a chance to call. Comes a 3-1 pitch. Oh, brings some heat and trying with a quick bat with Colott. Swings and misses. 3-2 the count. Another 3-2 battle here for Addie Braun against a Winneconne hitter. And here comes that 3-2 pitch from Braun. She's going to miss well high and loses her. So they do a base runner for Winneconne and see what they can come up with. This is where their best chance of the ball game with the top of the order standing over at first base, and then you got Claire Schaefer, number 2 in the order, stepping up to the plate. She's batted .299 on the season. We said before in the early part of the game, one of the 3 Schaefers on the team, Izzy, Claire, and Audra. Izzy is the cousin, and Claire and Audra are the 2 sisters. Showing bunt, bringing the bat back, called strike. Remember Claire, we've seen her run the line before, try to beat out a bunt on the first at-bat back in the first inning. So you know she's got some speed. Sometimes you just try to create something, any way you can get some base runners to advance. They've not been past first base yet in the ball game. This is popped up and pulled out of play over on the left field side. Count is now 0-2. Yeah, pretty good, like I said, quick hitter up right now. And see if Waupun can get that third out. Retired the first 2 batters with a strikeout. Walk the next. That's going to miss high. Count is now 1-2. One-two pitch time now for Addie Braun, and she pulls the chain again on it and comes up with a big changeup. 3 outs, all by strikeout for pitcher Addie Braun. They did allow 1 run to get on with a walk. Otherwise, Waupun shuts down the Wolves. They have not got past first base in the game, and Waupun will come up here in the bottom half of inning number 6, just 1 minute away on RP Sports.
Are you or a loved one living with the discomfort and hopelessness of peripheral neuropathy? The tingling, the numbness, the life-altering pain? Are you tired of taking medications that only mask the symptoms or don't work at all? You don't have to live like that anymore. Introducing New Medical Center, your beacon of hope in the fight against peripheral neuropathy. Our team of dedicated specialists uses the latest advancement in medical technology to help you regain control of your life. Our personalized treatment plans are designed to reduce your pain, improve your balance, and restore your quality of life, all while targeting the cause of your neuropathy. We believe in a holistic approach, combining cutting-edge therapies and lifestyle changes that can slow down, stop, or even reverse the progression of your disease to help you live your life to the fullest. Don't let peripheral neuropathy hold you back. Take the first step towards a pain-free life. Call New Medical Center today at 920-324-9899 or visit us on the web at newmedicalctr.com. That's New Medical Center, 920-324-9899. Because you deserve to live without pain.
Okay, welcome to the bottom half of inning number 6. Good place for Waupun to start. Top of the order up for Waupun. Ava Van de Zen first to the plate and watches ball one go by high. And Kaylee Westfall awaiting on deck. Lexi Garrettson in the hole for the Lady Warriors. So if you want to start an inning anywhere, you'd love to get it right here, right where Waupun's at. Ava swings on the next one, but fouls it back. Count is now 1-1. Sun getting a little wicked for those people over on the right side of the field, first and second base. Well, as he's the first baseman's in some shade right now with a long shadow of the tree, helping her out a little bit. 2-1 the count for Ava. One of those nice fast runners Waupun would love to have on the base paths and make the most out of any hit out there and get that extra base once in a while. 2-1 pitch, swung on and again shot back. Count is now 2-2. Ava so far in the game got on with that single. Got a base hit, first batter of the ball game for Waupun, and ended up getting tossed out over towards second base and also has flown out to the shortstop. So 1-2 in the ball game for Ava Van de Zen. Comes the 2-2 pitch and hits that high in the air out towards left field, and Libby Yankee backs up and then comes forward just a little bit as the wind kind of blew that down a little bit. Could have got that wind that was blowing out before. That might have helped that get closer to the fence, but a fly out to deep left field out for Ava Van de Zen for the first out for Waupun. Kaylee Westfall steps to the plate now. She doubled back in the fourth inning, ended up scoring on that base hit from Addie Braun. Difference in the ball game. 1-0 Waupun here in the bottom half of inning number 6. Changeup ends up outside, almost landing on the plate. 1-0 the count. Hey, Youngbauer doing a great job. I mean, she's only given up 4 hits in the ball game. It just happened to be those 2 hits in that 1-run fourth inning for Waupun that ended up costing her. Otherwise, she's been pitching a great game also. Not a lot of strikeouts, but just got Waupun to pop up quite a few times in the ball game. Big solid pitcher. Youngbauer, a senior. That's going to miss off the plate away from Westfall. And I'm sure Coach Tyler Lee will be sad when she plays her last game and is done. So we've seen her pitch the last couple years, a very effective pitcher. 3-0 the count now to Kaylee Westfall. That's a called strike. Kaylee always, like I said, always seems to find a way on. She got on with a fielder's choice back in the first inning, but also had that double and got herself at second base right away. And then right after that, a single a few batters later. Hard hit ball, but that's going to get pulled foul. Must fall all over that one. She's got a little pop in her bat. Got Couple home runs on the season for Kaylee. 3-2 the count now to Kaylee Westfall with one down. A 1-0 ball game. Bottom of the 6th inning. Winneconne trying to shut Waupun down here in the bottom of the 6th, so they only have 1-1 to deal with. Oh, big cut, swing and a miss. Kind of going high on that one, but a swing and a miss by Kaylee. So 2 up and 2 down, and Lexi Garrettson steps up now. She's flown out. She has grounded out so far in the ball game. Bob Spanbauer checking in again with us at Travis. He went over to Broadhead and checked out their game over there. If it's Broadhead, or if they co-op with every game or every sport, or is that just football? Broadhead, Judah. Well, they got a great football program over there. Next pitch. Ooh, they're going to say that caught the outside part of the plate on the changeup. Puts the count now at 0-2. 0-2 the count now with 2 down, nobody on for Waupun, clinging on to that 1-0 lead here in the bottom of the 6th inning. And a swing and a miss. Nice job there by Youngbauer. Gets a couple strikeouts in the inning against Waupun's meat of the order. And nobody reaches, so Waupun, it takes a 1-0 lead to the top of the 7th inning. 3 outs away from moving on to the sectionals to take on Plymouth in a game that will be played right here at Jerry Miedema Field. We'll be back in 1 minute with the top of the 7th on RP Sports.
A reminder for everyone that Ben's Automotive is open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. until 5 p.m. and on Saturdays by appointment only. Keeping your vehicle in tip-top running condition is essential. Call 324-9962 for Ben's Automotive. Get the quality repair and maintenance services you need from the automotive technicians you can trust. Ben's Automotive at the corner of Carrington and Main Streets in beautiful downtown Waupun. Call 920-324-9962 to schedule your service or repair needs today.
At Jimmy John's, we don't make sandwiches. We make the sandwich of sandwiches. We use fresh veggies because we don't hate salads. We just feel bad for them. We make our sandwiches exactly how you want because you're the one who's eating it. And we bake bread all day, every day because stale bread isn't bread. It's croutons. Sandwich history is written by the victors. Good thing we have legible handwriting. Jimmy John's, the sandwich of sandwiches. Order pickup or delivery on the app.
Okay, we are back here for the top of the 7th inning. Number 3, 4, and 5 in the batting order. Coming up now for the Winneconne Wolves, Grace Mitchell at the plate now. She's ahead in the count, 2-0. Sort of that Jimmy John's commercial. Randy Rathermull over there, the owner of that franchise over in Waupun. See him quite often. I always go to get my same sandwich over there. Number 12 on there with some hot peppers and onions added to that. Strike call and a fastball, next pitch in. And I get it unwich. I don't get bread on it. It's wrapped in lettuce. So that made me hungry. Here's the Jimmy John's ad. 2-1 the count now to Mitchell. Next pitch is going to miss inside. Winneconne, any way they can get a base runner on right now, and they're ahead in this count with Mitchell to bat. Number 3 in the batting order, Audra Schaefer, awaiting on deck. Next pitch is going to miss low, and a 5-pitch walk to Grace Mitchell. That's what you didn't want to see if you're a Waupun fan. Runner at first base, the tying run at first base here in the top of the 7th inning. And that'll bring Audra Schaefer up to bat. She has struck out. She walked back in the 5th inning. Tense moments here at Jerry Miedema Field. Just the third base runner of the ball game for the Wolves. Showing bunt, popping it back and out of play. Smart play, you got to figure they're just going to try to get that runner. If they get an out on the deal, they want to get that runner in scoring position. Then they're just a base hit away from possibly tying this ball game up. 0-1 the count now to Audra Schaefer. Some heat on that one. No offer and a called strike 2. 0-2 the count. Nobody out. That runner at first. Here's that 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss. Big strikeout there for Addie Braun. Retiring Audra Schaefer. That is 11 strikeouts in the game for her, but a big one, keeping that runner over at first base. Izzy Schaefer coming up. She struck out twice, went down looking in the second, and swinging and missing in the fifth. Maddox Stilley awaiting on deck. And that bunt is right back over to the pitcher. Braun picks it up, throws the first, over to White, and gets the out. Nice job there, but 2 down at that runner in scoring position over at second base. So they get it done with the sac bunt. Two down, runner at second, and Maddox Stilley coming up to bat. She's had a couple pretty good at bats, even though she's flown out and she's struck out. Some ones were kind of extended it with some foul balls. And definitely a smart hitter at the plate now for the Winneconne Wolves. Leaves the first one go on that changeup. Says, I don't agree with that. And that is strike 1. It's the way the look she gave the umpire. I don't agree with that. You're this deep in the game, and then you can kind of show your emotions a little bit with the home plate umpire as a catcher. That's going to miss low. Count is now 1-1 with 2 down, upon 1 out away from heading on to the sectionals, getting a regional championship. Winneconne not making it easy. Got that runner in scoring position over at second base. Next pitch, swung on and fouled. Oh, that just missed the car that was driving by. Just right across the front of the windshield. They got a good look at it, but that just missed that car. Everybody secretly wished that it would hit maybe just glance off the top or something like that. But good job there on the van driver. Another 1-2 pitch now for Braun. And that is fouled back, just catching a piece of it on that swing by Maddox Stilley. Keeps the count at 1-2. Plymouth won their game 8-4 against Kewaskum in the other part of this sectional. So the winner of this game plays against Plymouth. Just a 1-0 game. 1-2 pitch again into Stilley. Oh, and fouls another one off. Like I said, she did that last time when she was up 2, kind of hung in there for a while before they finally retired her. So a very dangerous hitter up there. Just takes a gap hit somewhere to tie this ball game up. 1-2 is the count with 2 down. And that is popped in the air and coming in and grabbing it. Over at third base is Ryan Babish, and Waupun is a regional champion. Heading on to the sectionals next week, Tuesday, to take on the Plymouth Panthers. What a gem pitched by Addie Braun in this game. She pitched herself a no-hitter. She did have 3 walks in the ballgame, but a no-hitter for Addie Braun. And we're going to take a break right now and come back and have some interviews on the field. Definitely be talking to Addie Braun about her pitching performance here today. Back with those interviews in just a few minutes on RP Sports.
Imagine you're on a John Deere mower. The smooth ride lets you escape into your yard. Intuitive controls make you feel like you're one with the machine. And with attachments for every season, you can enjoy it all year long. We could keep trying to put you in the moment, but to really understand what this feels like, you just have to get in the seat.
Stop by Ballwig Implement, your full-line John Deere dealer in Waupun or Beaver Dam today to see the difference for yourself. You just have to get in that seat. See the full range of John Deere compact tractors and attachments today at Ballwig Implement, Waupun and Beaver Dam.
Say cheese. If you cringe when it's time to smile, come to Dentistry of Wisconsin in Beaver Dam and Waupun to make your grin big, bright, and beautiful. They can help with impactful solutions like implants, bridges, orthodontics like Sure Smile clear aligners. And if you're looking for simple smile enhancers, they offer tooth whitening and veneers. Give Dentistry of Wisconsin a call in Beaver Dam at 887-2112 or their Waupun office at 324-3881. You can also visit them online at dentistryofwisconsin.com.
And Steve with us here at the Other Bar, Main Street in downtown Waupun, encouraging people to stop on by this May weekend. Get set up with great food, great specials, great drink specials.
Yeah, lots of cold beer on tap and lots of hot food in the kitchen. Patio's open, so we got the new umbrellas out there for the tables, and want to hang outside if you don't want to sit in the nice, cool air conditioning inside here. Got that available for you, so stop down, check out what we got going on. There's always something different here.
Yep, and some great specials, hot plate specials happening daily.
Yep, daily hot plate specials. We've got the Friday fish fry, starts at 11 o'clock every Friday. There's always great pizzas that we actually do after hours a little bit too, so if you can't get here by 9 and you want to get a pizza before 10, give us a call. We'll hook you up with that too.
Open on Memorial Day. Talk about that.
We are, so everybody coming back from camping that's burned out and doesn't feel like cooking, we'll hook you up. So open at 11 on Monday. We'll be here till close.
The Other Bar, Main Street, downtown Waupun. Thanks, Steve. Have a good week.
You too. Thanks, Steve.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by W&D Navas, a family-owned business operating in the Waupun area for over 60 years. Their third generation is very involved in the running of the business. W&D Navas is a commercial industrial business specializing in convenience stores, fast food restaurants, auto parts stores, and apartment complexes, along with a landscape rock division. No job is too big for the professionals at W&D Navas Waupun.
Hey, you think it's warm over there? Where's the AC?
We're not getting Netflix if it ain't free.
Hi, this is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal. Soon we'll be in a warm Wisconsin summer. Now is the time to get your maintenance plan to prevent an AC conundrum. Don't forget, we sell and install Coleman furnaces too.
Call 920-763-2301. Log on allphasecomforts.com.
Providing your comfort zone for all seasons.
I know the weather's changing. I can feel it in my knee.
This game is powered by C. Broxma Electric of Waupun. C. Broxma Electric has serviced the electrical needs for Waupun and the surrounding area for over 18 years. From small residential jobs to agricultural, industrial, and commercial jobs, they do it all. For quality work and prompt, courteous service, contact your State of Wisconsin licensed electrical contractor in our area. C. Broxma Electric at 920-319-1614 or check them out online at cbelectric.net.
I can't hear you. Oh. I can't hear you. Can't hear you. Plugged in. Just wait. Speak. That's on. Shit. Shit. anymore. Shoot.
Success then?
It was success. It just, why?
It's weird that it would slow down at all, or get behind at all.
Yeah, I'm not sure how the interview went through because.
Oh no. Was it starting to fall apart then?
Yeah. Because I was. I'll check.